Good morning, everyone. Well, it is a nice, beautiful day outside today. I have swept off the porch this morning. The leaves are still falling. Spice wants to spend some time outside, but it's kind of a muggy day. Like I can feel the little teeny drops of rain. Okay, it's not. It's not a sprinkle. It's not raining, but I don't know if you have ever experienced it where you feel the droplets, but you don't see them. And that's kind of what's happening right now is that every once in a while I feel a little speck on my skin. And so, anyway, Spice is out here hanging out, doing his business. Enjoying the leaves. He does like the leaves. He likes to run around in them and hear them rustle. And so he's deciding, oh, he's decided to come up on the porch. Okay. And yeah, just sit here and have some coffee with you on this kind of dingy day. And we'll see what we get into today. All right. I'm excited about today. I am. Okay. I really am. And so I have one of the food pantries that I can go to today. And so I will be heading over there. If it doesn't rain, okay? I can't do carrying the food up steps in the rain. I can't do it. So with this kind of dreary morning start, we'll see as it progresses and see if it doesn't rain. I'm hoping that it doesn't, okay? But I don't want to risk like slipping and falling, okay, over a food bank. I just don't, okay? All right. This coffee is good this morning. I'll catch you in a little while. All right, guys, it's time for the food bank. So let's head on over to the food bank. I will see you when I get back. Well, everyone, I did go to the food bank and I'm happy to report that I got some food this week. Okay, we got 3 half gallons, which is a gallon and a half at 2% milk, and it is expired March 17th. So we got about 18, 19 days, okay, to use it, freeze it, or can it. So we got some time. Let me get these put away. I do want to keep these really cold so they will last. They will last. And so let me get these put in the refrigerator behind the scenes here for you guys. And in the process of doing this, I want to talk to you about what I witnessed at the food bank today. I was quite shocked. I was in there getting my distribution. This is a walk-in pantry, and there's one shelf where you can pick, one item. And the people in front of me didn't speak English and was picking a few items off of the pick one item shelf, and somebody at the food bank got real rude with them and disrespectful, and it was saddening to watch. Okay, let me keep working on this. I have Spice is letting you know he's here. I have a French loaf bread. I have a split top white bread. No, this is wheat. This is wheat bread, okay? I have okay. Let me look. White Kaiser rolls. So these will make great sandwiches. You guys know I've been on a kick for sandwiches. And the sweet treat is a Meyer lemon cake. That's the sweet treat. Oh, and there was a bag of corn tortillas in there. So that's the bread. Let me get this bag out of the way. And we'll keep moving on to the next bag. I'll get this bag out. Okay. I'll put these out of the way. And we got a bag of mystery. But I can tell you that this came from, I know where it came from. It came from Olive Garden. And so more than likely, it's one of their soups or a lasagna. It looks like, wait a minute, hold on. It is labeled okay, Ragoli. All right, but that's what it looked like on the bottom, okay? It looks like maybe a lasagna to me, but I don't know. We're gonna find out when we get it thawed out. But right now it's frozen. And let's see what else we have here. This was my extra. I picked up low sodium chicken broth because I'm always using chicken broth. And then I have this bag of canned goods. Let me toss this bag out of the way. And let's get into this bag and see what's in here. Okay, we got a mac and cheese, which is typical. We have a can of pumpkin. The label is upside down. No, it's not. Okay, pumpkin. We have a can of green beans. Oh, I scored, people. We have a big can of Bush's baked beans. I love these baked beans. And we have a can of diced tomatoes. Okay, so that is the canned goods. And we have one more bag over here that I'm going to open up. We have some habanero Tostitos, okay, which are the little round chips. We have a bag of walnuts. We have a bag of long grain rice. We have some dried cherries. We have a bag of garbanzo beans. Chickpeas or garbanzo beans, same thing. We have 2 shelf-stable milks that will go on my pantry shelf. And I guess they had leftover Valentines that were donated. So 2 Valentine chocolates, okay? Yeah. Isn't that sweet? All right, guys, that's what I got from this food bank haul. Y'all stick around because I'll be doing other things today. All right, everyone, this is my workspace right now. And remember when I went through my pantry and I labeled everything with a date? I said that I was going to start doing that from now on. Every time I get something from the food bank, this is what I'm doing. I'm labeling, looking for the date. It says December 24, 2024. So 12 24. Okay? And I'm gonna go, the wind is kicking up outside, so if you hear it, that's what it is. All right, this one, very tiny, September 29th, 25. So, 9/25. Okay, and this one is August 26. 8/26. This is making me think, people. It's making me think. All right, this one is March 2nd, 24. So that's coming up. So this is going to go into the I need. January, February, March. That's 3. And this is I need to use up. See? Sometimes you get things from the food bank that is like ready to be used. Okay, so this one is a dented can, but it's not like busted or anything. And it's October 25. So 10/25. Okay. And then this is January 25, so 1/25. This is probably, yeah, the same. Okay. And now let's go through the bags of stuff. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't see a date on it. And I've seen these at like Dollar Tree, this brand. And so I'm surprised there's no date on it. But I can see, you know, it could be me not being able to see it. But dried beans are dried beans. They may get old, but they don't really go bad. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put received 2/24 on it. That way I know when I got it. Get the rice out here and look for the date on the rice. Sometimes that's the reason why they're donated to the food bank, is because there's no date on it. And so they can't sell it without a best by date. So why is it the bags that are always the most difficult for me to find the date on it? Is that it? That is 2/26. Okay, there we go. So a year from today. All right. Somebody told me in the comments that the date is hidden somewhere in the stamp, you know, in the lot and stuff. But I'm looking at it trying to figure out how this date works, and it doesn't make sense, okay? Like the lot number is 1102232A. So year 32, no, that doesn't make sense, okay? And then it goes 23340. So year 40 doesn't make sense either. And so I do listen and read your comments and go back and look to see if it's, you know, the suggestions you're giving is there, and the stamp on there for the lot number and stuff is not making sense to me. Now, if you can help me make sense out of it, please feel free to do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to put received $224 because that makes sense to me. Okay. And then the last thing is these dried cherries. And let's look and see. These are dried red tart cherries. It's 2 pounds of them. Okay. And I'm looking for any stamp on it. It might be somewhere. I look at the seals. I look along the seal here. Here we go. It is $12.25. $12.25. Okay. Then the mac and cheese. I always do this, even though I'm probably going to give it away. $5.25. I might not give it away. And the reason is because I'm going to show you guys what I learned in my research. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and talk to you about it right now. What I learned in my research is that they've been doing studies on pasta and rice for the last 20 years or so. Let me see, 2015 was when they started doing the research. So 15, 20, I'm take that back, about 9 years. Okay, they've been doing some research on pasta and rice and diabetes. And what I have learned is this, okay, that you can have a serving of the pasta, you can have a serving of the rice, but if you take and cook your pasta, put it in the refrigerator, let it sit in the refrigerator for 24 hours, then take it out and reheat it, then what happens is the starch that is in the pasta and the rice switches from a starch that goes directly into your bloodstream really quick to a starch that passes through your bloodstream and doesn't spike your glucose. Okay, that's what I've learned in the research. Now I'm doing more research on it. I'm looking for more studies on it, but they have been in some of the most renowned medical universities been studying the effects of starches on blood sugar and how to prevent starches from spiking blood sugar. And one of the discoveries is that if you refrigerate the pasta for 24 hours and then reheat it up, then it changes the starch to I have to look up the term that they used, but it switches it from a starch that that increases your blood sugar, that spikes your blood sugar, to one that doesn't. Okay, now it's within moderation. Okay, so you can have it, all right, but just one serving. All right, I'm learning, this is a process for me, and I'm learning that I am, like, for instance, I'm looking at the back of the label and I'm seeing that this is about 3 servings. So I'm dividing it up into 3, and there's 390 calories for just 1/3 of this box, okay? So the more that I can stretch this out in a meal, the less calories it is. Then on top of it, if I take it and cook it and then put it in the refrigerator, wait till the next day and eat it the next day, then I'm decreasing the likelihood that it's going to spike my blood sugar. So it's really interesting data that I am coming across with this, all right? Which is, now, I'm telling you, I'm no expert. Do not take me on my word, all right? I'm just reading the data and studying up on it for myself. This is not for you, okay? And I'm experimenting and exploring things and learning things. Then if I take it also and I take, this after I have put it in the refrigerator for a day, then I couple it with a high fiber vegetable, such as broccoli, cabbage, carrots. Then the higher the fiber content, the less likely that this is going to spike your blood sugar, okay? So it's all, I'm learning that it's all in the way that you prepare it and when you eat it. So I'm learning, okay? So also coupling it with beans, for instance, because beans are high in fiber, all right? So anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about with this. Now, if you have any other opinions or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments respectfully, okay? Okay. I'm just doing it for myself, and I'm taking you guys along on the journey. This is by no means me telling you what you should do. I would never do that, okay? You're a grown adult. You make your own decisions. I'm a grown adult. I'm showing you what I'm learning, what I'm studying up on, and I would hope that because I'm being respectful to you, that you in turn would be respectful to me. Okay? All right. Enough of me talking. Okay? I promise you we're going to get some other things done today. Hey everyone, we're doing a follow-up on the limes that I processed, and they are now frozen, the little cubes. And so I am going to take these now, and we are going to take them out of the ice tray. Okay. 3 more. Get out of there. 2 more right here. This one. Okay, 1 more. There it goes. It's a tiny one right there. All right. And then we're going to take these little cubes and we're going to throw them into a bag, just like this. And then these little cubes can be thrown into water to make limeade. Just like that. Just like that. I'm going to wash everything up. You were wondering, that's why I keep water. Okay. All right. I'll wash these 2 items up. Right here. Then, just like that, we're going to take these, put them in the freezer, and this is taken care of. Hey everyone, for dinner tonight I'm going to make myself a cold plate. And basically what that means is that I am going to make, I'm going to use cold ingredients to make my dinner, okay? So we'll start with, I only have a few pieces of this ham left, and so that's what I'm going to have is, I'm going to roll up the ham. Let's see. I have 3 pieces. So. All right. So. Roll up 3 pieces of ham. Then I have this cucumber tomato salad that I love. And I'm going to put some of this on there. I have 1 more serving of this in here. So I'll eat that tomorrow. I love having these salads in hand because, number one, I love them. They taste so good. And also, it just makes, meals easier when you have a nice salad ready to go on your plate. And then that on there. Okay, I have 1 more serving of this, so I'll have it tomorrow. I'm not done yet. I'll be back. Let me get these in the refrigerator. Right, and then for that cucumber tomato salad, I have some ranch dressing. That is my homemade ranch dressing that I'm going to put on the top of this salad. Okay. About 3 spoons, that'll be enough. And then we're going to mix it up. on the plate. There we go. Let's not waste that. Mm-mm. And this is what's going to be for dinner. You guys be blessed because I know I am.